All right, hello Heritage Percussionists. So I'm going to be going over your first 4 exercises from your Essential Elements book. And for now, we are not going to worry about the snare drum. We're just going to be using the bell kit, and we're going to be doing that for a while. And just to show you really quick before we start playing, when you set up your bell kit, it should be maybe just below your belly button. You don't want to feel like you're reaching too high to play, and you also don't want to feel like you're reaching too low. So find that area that's really comfortable for you. And when you're holding your mallets, you're going to take your thumb and your pointer finger, and you're going to grab so that you're a little more than halfway down, and your other fingers are just kind of there for the ride. So you're going to pinch and then just relax your other fingers around. You're going to make a nice V shape with your mallets. The big part of the V facing you, of course, not like this, but like this. Okay, and we're going to get right into our first 4 exercises. So the first exercise, called the first note, you're going to be playing your F. And for this exercise, remember, we're going to be playing a whole note, then a whole rest, a whole note, then another whole rest, kind of like how we do in class. And remember, your instrument, you hit a note and it's up to the instrument to hold that note as long as it possibly can. So you don't have to worry about holding the note like other instruments do. So here we go. The first note, I'm going to play a metronome in the background to keep a steady beat. 1, 2, here I go. Now we're resting, 2, 3, 4. Rest, 2, 3, 4. Good. And another thing I want to point out is when you have your stand, it's probably best for you to have your stand down and as close to your bell kit as possible, because then we're not looking up and down, because that makes it really easy for us to lose our spot on the bell kit and also in our music. So you want to keep your music and the bell kit as close together as possible so you're not looking too far up and down. All right, so our next exercise, count and play. We're still going to be staying on that F, and we are going to play 4 Fs in a row, 4 quarter notes. Then we're going to rest for 4 beats, 4 more quarter notes, and then we're going to rest for 4 beats. And I want you to alternate your mallets when you're doing this, so don't just play with one hand, don't only play with your right hand, and don't only play with your left hand, but switch hands every time you play a new note, okay? Metronome. Exercise 2. 1, 2, here I go. Rest, 2, 3, 4. All right, good. You can repeat that as many times as you'd like. We're going to move on to our third exercise, called a new note. And you're going to be playing an E flat for this exercise. The rhythm is exactly the same as our first exercise, where you're playing a whole note, then a whole rest, another whole note, and then another whole rest. So remember, you're just hitting that E flat once, and it's up to the instrument to hold the note as long as it possibly can. So here we go. Exercise 3. On E flat. 1, 2, here I go. Rest, 2, 3, 4. Rest, 2, 3, 4. Good, and remember to stay in your ready playing position even while you're resting, because even though there's a rest, that doesn't mean the exercise is over. All right, our last exercise that we're going to go over in this video is exercise 4, choose a team. So you're going to be putting those 2 notes together now, and we're going to be playing 4 quarter notes on E flat, then you're resting for 4 beats, and then playing 4 quarter notes on F. So again, don't just play with one hand, you're going to alternate your mallets each time you play a new note, and while you're in those 4 rests, you can get to your new note. So you can play your E flat, while we're resting, you can get set on your F, okay? Exercise 4. 1, 2, here I go. Rest, 2, 3, 4. Rest, 2, 3, 4. All right, good. Repeat all those exercises as many times as you'd like, and have a good time.